A lot of people follow this channel because I would do reviews of like the cutters and the printers that I buy. And I haven't done a review in a very long time because life is life. I also apparently have not learned how to do makeup in 50 years. But anyway, uh, because I do voice acting and everything, although not as much as I probably should. I should probably look for jobs more often. Uh, I'm always looking for ways to upgrade my little sound booths. Yes, I have to. And I looked into microphone shields and I ordered one and it finally arrived. And I thought, oh, how fun it would be to do an unboxing. I wish I could figure out where the eye was because I look like I'm looking off in space. Sorry, I can't explain it. Let me see if I can move this little sucker. Yeah, I tried doing it on my computer like I always do. And my computer's like, microphone? I don't need no stinking microphone. And I'm like, okie dokie then. So I'm having the microphone on the back of CDs. I hope that's good enough for you guys. You're going to be seeing the flaps, I suppose. The flaps of a box containing, let me show you. I'm very excited. Um, this. Yes, I just put out a CD. And this is a homemade little CD in proper filker fashion. You can hear me play the songs where I do little one song concerts on my other channel. And if you're, in case there is this rare soul that's interested, I'll link it. But I went through a lot of trouble to get the parts so that I can make approximately 50. Of course, there was a couple errors, so now approximately 48 of these. I might up it to 74 or something, get more parts to make more. It really depends. But what I wanted to do is make a 45 album, little 45 where it's like one song on one side and, side A, side B. So I went through a lot of trouble to find CDs that look like this. Because, the vinyl CDs, you could buy them in Walmart, but they were already, ready. Apparently I'm supposed to rotate my device. Let's see what happens if I rotate my device. And now I have to bring it down. Well, I don't know. I think I like it better. I guess I'll do that. It does give a little bit more headroom, but it's going to make it difficult to show you when I start unboxing the thing. So these were printed on my printer at home because I have a printer that prints onto CDs, and I'm a little frustrated because the printer, which has been doing great, all of a sudden it's like, no, my timing strip on you, and there's nothing I can do about it because it's $300 to replace it at least. So, but I even have like the sleeves that it goes into are like the old vinyl record, the 45 and the long play sleeves that you would just slip them into. I thought, oh, I wonder if I can find little paper sleeves, because with a record you have your cover, and then you have like this paper sleeve that it slips into, and the cover goes in. And I was like, nah, I think this is good enough. So, ta-da! I'm so excited. And I sold my first one this morning. And I was like, ah! So, if you're curious, I'll link my Bandcamp. But it's got my song Kaka, and it's an enhanced CD. I know I can't stop talking about it, right? Where you can get it's got the MP3s already on the CD, so you don't have to rip it. You can just copy them over. And what I did is I included the radio edit, yes, because the song is on the radio. To be precise, it's on Dandelion Corner Radio, which is a Filk radio station at dandelionfilk.com. So I was like, yes, I am on the radio. I own the radio station, but besides the point. So now we're going to start unboxing. So I was researching microphone shields, the ones that go on behind that are supposed to help negate extra noise. Because I really liked the idea of upping my game as far as book reading goes. And I found that there's two kinds. There is the kind that's like it can go into a U, or it's straight, that goes behind the microphone. And there's another one that's like a little ball. And I found talk about comparison, and it talk about how the ball is really effective, but it can color your sound. So I'm looking around, and I found one that's supposed to curl, so I can like turn it into kind of a ball and kind of not. So we're gonna open up this box with a knife. Why do I use a knife? Because I've been using a knife since I was a kid, for starters. Knives are very handy. You can eat with them, you can cut with them, you can write in the ground with them, you can carve with them. Yeah, there's a lot of non-violent things you could do with knives. And now I use knives where I could probably use something else, because I had an exchange student who didn't come from a kind of culture that accepts that tools are useful. And I used a knife one day to cut something, and she about had a heart attack. So now I'm like, I have to use knives now on purpose, just because people don't understand how useful a knife can be, for utilitarian purposes. I mean, seriously. I don't remember what brand this is. So here we go. Do. Come on out. Come out. I guarantee you I'm going to put this on the floor and my cats are going to swarm this. Well, I don't guarantee it, but I'm going to put it down to see if they swarm it. If they swarm it, even though the floor is nasty, I will film it. Okay, so what I ended up buying was the microphone isolation shield. Apparently it is a Tuga burner. This is probably one of the more cheap ones because, well, budget. I like that it's showing somebody playing with the guitar here, so that gives me high hopes, because I don't want it to be just for audio. So now we're going to open this box. It looks like I don't need a knife for this one, guys. Oh no, the carnage. So, it seems to be packaged pretty good. I got it off of Amazon. Hardware. Hardware. That is definitely hardware. Probably so I can attach it to my microphone, because it's supposed to go on the stand behind the microphone. Oh, it's in parts. Here's one part. We're just going to start with this one part, because I'm curious. I mean, it's sealed. If I unseal it, does that void my warranty? Okay, so here is a panel for this isolation shield. Whoa! It was not put together firmly. Well, that's kind of nice, because I guess. Yeah, here it goes. I bet because what I've got is it's got these little hinges, and it just came right apart. And I'm willing to bet the hardware has things to go into the holes in these hinges to hold it together. I guess, so that just means that this is some assembly required, I guess. And let me tell you, assembly is proving to be a bit of a pain. Although I appreciate that it was like that and stuff, but a person could accidentally break this if they don't know what they're doing, and I didn't see any instructions yet. Okay, so, of course, now my nose starts to itch. Always does. Now, all of the panels are supposed to be like this, and see, it didn't break. It's supposed to do that, so that I can turn it into a little ball. And I liked that, because that means that it'll be more versatile for what I need. If I want to, like, just do a little angle or whatever. And, so let me see if I can get more out of the box. Let me try to put this down here. What won't get hurt? No cats are swarming the other box so far. More panels. We already know what will happen if I open it, so we'll just, yeah. And then another panel. This is the end game panel, guys. I'm so disappointed. That's it. There's no instructions. There's a bar down here if I could reach it. This, I am guessing, is so that it can attach to the stand, like so. That strikes me as a little important. So I don't want to lose that. I'll put this very carefully right there. And that's it. Make sure. Boom. This stuff's very handy because I ship CDs. I think I won't hoard this and put it somewhere clean. You got another thing coming. So, okay. I am guessing that, well, I mean, it does look kind of common sensey as far as assembling it goes. So I'm looking on the box now, and it looks like that this is so you can figure out how to put it together, and I like that. It does indeed have feet at the bottom. Let me pull up the panel again. Well, let me just read the box first. Sound isolation board, acoustic sponge is basically the parts here. The acoustic sponge is the part on the inside. It's got a sound shield support base that looks like basically little feet on the bottom of the panel. Move that and that. I see them. If I can pick this up without falling apart. There. Yeah, they strike me as they would help. So you could set it on your desk, I'm guessing. There's like voice to this with the thing down, human sound penetration and wall, resist the human voice reflected from the wall. The human voice. The human voice. And then it's like reduce or eliminate noise, let the noise weaken or even disappear. And then it's like, it's got little diagrams. It's got like, it's got suggestions for closures. They're at the bottom. Let me see. Put that back down. That one is closure at 120. And bend top at 45 degrees. And then here's the other one, closure at 90, which, yeah, and then bend top at 90. One of the ones that I looked at was like, you can record outside with this. Yeah, it's on this side, it's got a scope of application. With the chick with the guitar. And the first one is like, when you need to record the playing and singing sound. Their translator, they might need to get a better translator. As long as it does the job, mind you. I'm not knocking them completely, but it's supposed to be professional packaging. When you need to record the playing and singing sound, and it's got it at the more 90, more open type. And then it's like when recording sound in a professional studio, and it's close, and the top is down. When you need to dub a character, same situation. So, what I intend to do is, I was gonna like do it and then put it all together so it was like one long, so I could give you guys a review. Is I will be putting it up later. It's raining, and I don't know if rain will be caught in the audio, but I don't want to take the chance. I want to get several. I'm going to like basically do several recordings with one without it and then some with it at different positions, and I'll say what positions they are. And I will not edit these recordings. I will not clean out the noise. I will not compress them in any way. And we will see if it truly makes a difference. I might even record one of them outside of my booth, and maybe, you know, I'll figure it out. Fly by bird. I'll figure it out. But we'll see. So I'm not going to say this is like a review like I used to do in the old days, but this is definitely something to talk about, especially if you're wanting to up your game with your voiceover work the way I am wanting to do. You know, it would be nice if I could up my game with a coach or, you know, some of the classes I see online, but I don't make enough money yet, or all, really. But one thing at a time. So I think that's about it, and let me just show off my album one more time, because I am so proud. I did a lot of research on this to find the parts, like, you know, I did this completely at home. And let me give you a close-up. See? It's even got the little grooves. It looks like a little 45. It's so cute! So, alright. I'm going to stop talking now and carry on to the next step of my day. And let's hope that I can get around to playing with this toy relatively soon for you. If you have any thoughts or suggestions on how I can test it before I put out the video, let me know below. Now I guess figure out once again how to tell this how to stop.